Hey, what's up guys? So today I'll be showing you how we could configure multiple GitHub accounts, and this could be very much needed when you have more than one account. And it can be a scenario where you are working for an organization and you have one of your GitHub account for work profile and one of your account for your personal projects. So let's get started configuring that. So for configuring your GitHub account, you need to create SSH keys, and you will be needing this command. And you can either use this one or the this one. So if you are using a legacy system, you might and your system might not support this algorithm. So you could use this one. I'll be using this one. So the idea behind this is to create a private and public key, and the public key will be used. Basically, that public key will be set up in your GitHub account, and when you are connecting through your local machine to that GitHub, uh, so the private key will be used, and the private key and the public key combination will be used for authenticating, and then you can directly communicate and get your repository cloned. So let's start that thing. So I opened this terminal. Before showing this, let me show you uh, my two accounts that I'm using here. So one of this account is where I have this repository, which is a blank repository, and I have to clone this one. Another one is my own account, and I am using this repository to clone on my local. So let's get back to the terminal. Now for creating the SSH keys, I'll be copying this command. Before copying this command, I think there is one thing that is needed. Um, Ideally, we should move these keys to our home folder where the SSH folder is there. So this is saying the permission is denied. Let's see. Don't know what was the issue, but we are on SSH folder now, and there is no private public key combination right now. So let's again paste that command, and here I will be using our email address. So for my first account, for my this is my email ID, and here it tells us to give some name for this. So let's make this with my personal ID, and you can just click enter, and you can see now we have one of this as the private key and this is the public key. Same we shall do for the same other account. For this we have this ID. You can just paste this thing, and we have this another key for my, let's say, work. This is a work ID, and just click the, and once I see this, so we can see there are 4 files here. One is for my personal, and this one another is for one work account. So now let's copy the content of this public key and put it on our GitHub account. So let's see the content of this. So this is the public key. I need to copy this thing and go back to my account, and here we have this option for authenticating. So I added this. This will be requiring password. So now this is being added. Now let's add the same for another account. Let's make the same title here also, and let's copy this one is for personal and this is for work ID. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this public key and paste here. Again this password. Okay, this is being added on this second account, and now we have added those accounts, but we need one more file here, which would be our config file, which will be created, and this will be a generic file where we will have all those account listed, and let me show you how it works. So this is the way it should be. It says that we have to create this config file on this path, and let's copy this thing first and then change. So this is one of my account. Let's say this is my personal account. Control Z. Just a minute. So this could be let's make this one as this one, host GitHub, and this is my personal account. Another one will be, before doing anything else, we have to also get this file name. So let me check the exact name for that. So I copied the name for the private key and put it here. I think it's not copied yet. Okay, so this will be the private key and this would be the host I will be giving when we are cloning the account. For the second account, let's say this is a work account, so can just say this is for work. So now we have to specify the identity file, which will be the private key for this thing. Copy this path, file name, and paste it here, and just exit saving this thing. So we can see that our changes has been done on this. Now let's go back. Now let's make one folder here, repos, my bad. Now what we're gonna do is git clone, and now this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna give okay, my bad, just go to this thing, and yeah, so we're gonna copy this thing, here I will mention that it's for work profile, and we can see here our test1 repository has been copied, and this is from my work account. And if I now choose to get the repo from my personal account, I'm gonna again go on this and copy this thing, and now this time just git clone, and this time I don't need to mention anything here, because you can see that for my personal account I have just specified here this is a GitHub account. For my work account I have given -work there, so this should work here. So guys, you can see that we have both these folders here, and that's how we could configure. Thanks for watching this video, and please click on the like button and subscribe for more such videos. Thank you once again. Bye bye.